Hopefully this doesn't knock down the backdrop. Got a TEMU bag to open. That's a big one. Right, start with what was in this first bag. I'm trying to get this out of the way. So, get this one out of the way first. Is a wooden fridge. Pretty basic, but it does look at least the part. So that'll be handy for kitchen scenes, which I do want to make a kitchen, one of the rooms I want to build eventually, and this will be a good start for doing that. I'll put it back in this box. I don't want to get it damaged while around. Okay, next, just to basically show it, I've got a bunch of these needlepoint bottles. They were inexpensive, a couple of dollars for like 6 of them. And from what I've seen, they're very handy for doing fine glue work instead of using the bigger bottles that most glues come in. So that's just for doing work. All right, next one is a bunch of bowls. Now, one of these are probably going to be too big for soup bowls or stuff like that. They do make a good size, like serving bowl. They look alright, nice colours. So there's a whole bunch in there. If I can find the prices, I'll pop them down as I'm showing each item. A few of these things I've already deleted from my email that they've arrived, or what was in the order. And then sometimes I've gone back on TEMU like I did for the motorbike in the last review, and it's already gone, so I couldn't see the actual price, but I roughly knew. Next one is a bag of different plates and settings. Very plasticky. They did look a lot better, of course, in the picture. But the sort of thing you'd see on tables and servings and things like that. Some have some flashing to remove. But they'll just be pieces to go in rooms. There's a whole bunch of them. Once again, I think these are only a couple of dollars for all that, what was in that bag. Okay, next one. We'll leave some of these out. So a wok style pan and a couple of fried eggs, which don't mind that one, the little broken egg with the shell, and a spatula. We had to lift and flip them over. Yeah, almost got the egg. I actually wanted these because I have some frying pans in one of these bags, and I thought that'd look good to have actually something in there. I was leaving some of these dark ones out there. Oh, okay. I thought this was the microwave. This is the washing machine. Okay. I'll have to pop that up against a couple of figures because, well, I suppose it's about right. Looks a little bit small here, I suppose, compared to this thing, which is massively huge. And where's the fridge gone? Yeah, okay, it doesn't look that big now, or that small. So yeah, nice looking washing machine. Don't think it cost too much. Just decided to grab it. What's the next one here? Very small package. That's all that's in there. And I've got more of these in another bag somewhere. Okay, so next is a phone. You can see what it's trying to be. I'm not convinced by this clear side. It just doesn't look convincing. I might see if I can paint around that or do something to make it look a bit more like an actual phone rather than a piece of glass or plastic with a sticker on it. Next one here, which I know what it is. Okay, so next one up is a flat screen television with little stands on it. This one's a lot more convincing than what the phone is, just basically because it's got the black edging. So it looks right. And of course, TVs come in so many sizes now that as long as it's roughly looks in the right scale, you can just say it's whatever size TV that it is. A bit of detail on the back with different little lines and panels. Overall, not too bad. That'll look good in a room. This little bag came in this huge bag. As you can see, we've got a toaster. Okay. Let's say it springs up. Does it lock down? Don't know. But anyway, what it is for the size, and it is metal, got a bit of weight to it. That's not bad. I didn't mind picking up that down there. Oh, okay. Here's one I was kind of interested in and actually sort of searched for it when I seen it on another channel. A bag inside a bag. There's a little PlayStation 5. It's got the general shape. Let you know what it is. If anything comes off all that, doesn't have to. And a pair of little controllers. No buttons. I was hoping they'd have at least a little button, a bit of flashing on that bit. That's already gone. So yeah, you sort of see some of the details meant to be there, but for the size, that's all you're going to really expect to see. So that'll look good in any room setting, in a modern one. I won't drag all of these out, but you can see there's a bunch in there. I've got a ton of these actually from different ones. There's the little books. These are all different prices. Some were like a couple of dollars for 6. And I got one bag which has got like 20 or 30 in it, which was only, $4 or $5. But I do like having like a bookcase and books all set up. So I've got a bunch of different books in different patterns and different styles. Just can't really see anything there. So it's got a few different covers. Oh, that's a big one. I don't want to drag that one out. In this one, there's a lot of stuff in there. Same with that one. Oh, okay. Remember ordering these. I'm not going to drag these out because they're too small. They're just some fruit and vegetable items to go in bowls or whatever. We'll put up some B-roll footage of this, hopefully in either one of them bowls or the other bowls that I've got, just to see how they look in that setting. Next one is actually its own padded bag. So I haven't actually seen this one yet. I know what it is. Hopefully it's all in one piece. Looks like it is. I mean, the box is well and truly squished. As long as the actual seat itself is okay, then I'm fine with it surviving. It's this They call it like a recliner seat or a love seat, all that. Yeah, not the best quality there on the join. You can sort of see it's lifted up. There's a bit of a tidy up, bits of fluff and that on it. But it wasn't much. And once again, this is one of those things to compare figures and see how they look on this sort of style and size of furniture. All right. Pretty sure I know what this one is. Yes. So I did quickly open and check what this one was beforehand because I was just curious as to what the heck was in this size box. I'll get this all unwrapped. Okay, so as you can see, that sucks. That's metal. Okay. We have a bar and a couple of stools. So try and get this in the shot. They have a little setup like that with your, either just as a setting or that. The figure's sitting there. That's something when I seen this, I was like, wow, yeah, I just like the idea of being able to have a figure sit and be leaning against the bar, all that. You're watching some TV or whatever. So yeah, once again, I don't think this was more than $4 or $5. I'll put the price down if I can find it. Last little bit, just to go along with the bar, is a whole range of liqueur bottles. It'll be interesting to see how these size with the figures. Oh, okay, they've got hooks in them. I didn't know that. That's disappointing. I mean, they look good, a bit big, but the little hooks in them is not what I wanted. Okay, it's all right. They unscrew. Does leave a bit of a hole in the top. A little bit of paint and glue would easily take care of that and hide it. They'd be bigger bottles than what would be really out there, I guess. Okay, so with our bottles on the bar, I think that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll continue this big bag of TEMU unboxing, opening. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.